Hello my friend, welcome back to our channel. My name is Grace Stephen, and if this is the first time you're coming across our channel, please consider subscribing and put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our video. So in this video, I want to share with you two important things that every young person must acquire. You know, growing up, it's not everybody that have had a chance to listen to good advice, good counsel that have guided them in making certain decisions. So you notice that most of such people have grown up to regret the path that they have taken in the future. Sometimes they get opportunities knocking on their doors, but they are not able to take those chances. When such people grow up, they become so bitter and angry with themselves because they saw the real opportunities, but they were not able to take the chance, or they were scared to make certain decisions that has hurt them for the rest of their life. And you are going to be a great person in the future because you are already listening and watching to videos of this kind, which is going to help you to take better and good decisions in the future. Now, the first thing that you have to acquire as a young person is education. Education is something that is very important that every young person must acquire, no matter your age. If you are just a young person, acquire education. Go to senior high school if you have not gone to senior high school, and make sure you are getting a diploma course. Make sure you are getting a degree course. You are doing your degree. Probably, if you can afford your masters, do your masters as a young person, because you can never tell what the future holds for you. People out there, they think that investing in education is a waste of money, a waste of resources. Even going to the school, it's not just about getting the certificate. The connections they are going to build from the school alone can even give you or land you a job that could even pay you more than whatever you are investing into your education. The kind of friends you are going to meet within your education cycle, within your education, can blow your mind to the fact that they can also become your business associate. They can also become your clients. They can even, sometimes people even find their life partners in those courses or such education sectors. So don't let anybody undermine you that education is a waste of money or waste of resources. And also remember that as a young person, you can never tell what the future holds for you. Probably you might even get a chance to go abroad and go and do your further studies. But if you have not taken the chance to do, let's say, undergrad, how are you going to go and get a chance to go and do your masters abroad? If you have not gone to senior high school and you think that it is waste of money, how are you going to get a chance to go and do your degree outside or in a different country? So make sure you are getting education at all costs, even if it's a loan that you are going to take to make sure you go to school. Make sure you are doing that, and at least you are getting a degree, you are getting the first degree in any field that you are probably good at. And education is not just about only going to the classroom. Sometimes there are some jobs around too. There are other job skill works that you can also go, and they can train you and become a good person in those particular fields. That is also education. So it's not just about formal education. So make sure you are getting some of these things done. You are getting a certificate that is helping you to make sure you are getting some kind of job, because these days, even when you have gotten the job, people demand for a certificate. They want to see that you are someone who have gone to school. So if you know the job all right, but you have not gone to school, sometimes the probability of you getting that job is going to be very low. So make sure you are getting education, which is going to help you to get to a higher height in the future. If you think education is a waste of time or waste of resources, and you do not go to get that education, you are going to grow up, and there are going to be opportunities that will come knocking on your door. You get real chance opportunities. People ask you to come and occupy positions. There will be jobs that they will be calling to come and do, and they will ask you to just present your certificate, present your CV, and you will not be able to present those CVs, and it's going to hurt you for the rest of your life. Assuming that you have not had any education and you have just come across someone who said, bring your certificate, let me put you in an office, or bring your certificate, let me employ you. What are you going to do? It is going to be difficult, because without any background, without any knowledge in anything, it will be difficult for that person to employ you. So make sure you are getting a degree. There are old people around, or most of the older generations, most of them did not get a chance to go to school, and it has hurt them for the rest of their life. So if you are a young person that is watching this video, make sure you do not disappoint your parents. Make sure you do not disappoint your elders, because they did not have the chance. And since you have gotten the chance and you are still young, take that risk and go back to school and make sure you are doing something meaningful for yourself. The second thing that you have to acquire as a young person is to acquire an asset. And my focus we're going to be on the land. Why do I say as a young person you have to acquire land? Because one, the value of land appreciates all the time. If you are going to buy a plot of land, or let's say 10,000 Ghana cedis in this year, probably the next few 5-10 years that is going to come, the amount of that land is going to blow your mind. You will be shocked at the price that you are going to sell that amount of money, that amount of land within the next 5-10 years to come. Just imagine those who move to most of the cities from the beginning of the development of those places. Most of them have gotten a chance to buy those lands, but due to ignorance or them believing or not having interest in those things, couldn't buy it. Now they are going to do hard jobs to buy those lands at higher prices. So make sure you're acquiring land, no matter wherever it is. One day that place is going to develop and you'll be glad you have bought that particular land. So make sure you are not just using your money on things that are not necessary, but you are acquiring assets that appreciate in value. There are some assets that depreciate. So if you are acquiring those assets, we'll buy it this year, but the next year the value of that item will come down. If you want to sell it, you cannot sell it at the same price, but the amount you sell it will reduce. That is an asset that depreciates in value. Make sure you are not buying those type of assets, but you are buying assets that increases their value or that have appreciable value, like land, as I'm talking about. When you buy a land, you can develop it at any time. It's a fixed asset that you can even use as a collateral for any loan or to do as anything, and that is a personal property that you can even give to somebody who could be your children in the future. So make sure that you are acquiring education and you acquire land, because education, nobody can take it away from you. And when you acquire a land, I mean a genuine land, nobody can take it away from you. And make sure that before you get to that land, you are making all the background checks and making sure that you are not buying a land that is for 2 or more people, or that is going to give you litigation issues in the future. Make sure you are checking very well about the land from the Lands Commission office, whether the land is registered, the rightful owners of the land, and make sure that you are not being cheated, or you are not buying a land that later people will come and fight you for that particular land they are going to buy. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video, but don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye.